Welcome to the first video on the My Universe channel that should and hopefully will start an expanded universe of heroes and villains and vigilantes and all of the above. I've always had ideas of what I wanted to do, but I never found an outlet or source to do these videos. And with that being said, YouTube is here all along. And what's the worst that could happen? Me putting my ideas out here. People catch on, give me ideas back and forth. Or I just go in the dark and keep these ideas on this channel and it never gets found. Either way, I'm okay with it. And I want to start with you guys to start this video, this universe, this my universe, you know, the whole new universe, the new universe. I want to start it with one character that was always been in my mind, right? And I wanted to start it out very gritty. And it'll leave you guys wondering what he'll do and where to go, right? Will he be lost in darkness? Can he find the light? Things like that. And today's character, Endgame, I don't really know his name right now, but I do know the end is going to be, I don't know if it's already a character, so I'm going to find out right now. I did all the research I needed, and all I needed to find out was that name was taken, so we're going to mix it up a little bit, and it's the Silver Knight. I was going to go with the Silver Shadow, but apparently that's a cruise ship that's parked in the Mediterranean right now, and that's whatever. Okay, so I want to get started on the story, and it's going to be off of my head. Absolutely, completely off the top of my head. But that's how most stories go, right? And obviously there's room for improvements with new issues or videos and things like that. And I want to expand on villains, have their own books, and heroes, vigilant. I want a lot to do with this. I want to do this a lot, actually. It's kind of entertaining, I think. I don't know. Maybe just for me. So, 2 minutes in, and I haven't started the story. So here we go. Here we start. And I want you guys to picture and imagine, because I have no animation skills or qualities for you guys to actually visualize unless, whatever, something happens and I get skilled somehow magically, but it won't happen. Anyways, this is how it opens up. 3 people, all tied, binds behind their back. 3 people, 1 gunman. The gunman says, you have a choice. Either you, your sister, or your brother. Now, this person has to choose whether he wants to kill his sister or his brother or die himself. And of course, the obvious choice is yourself. Anybody would do this, right? Anybody would choose yourself over 2 other lives. It's one, and you would feel guilt and selfish if you let someone or yourself take your siblings' lives, family's lives that could have done so much better than yours, right? So he chooses his own. And his sister and brother beg him, no, please, don't do this. Don't give your life up for us. You know, you also have a lot to live for. But it's 1 for 2. So you would think it's very cut and dry. Now, sadly, this man does get shot, and outcries from both the sister and the brother. They're like, no, why? Why us? Why did this happen? And the only inkling of information is that he's a hitman. Now, who hired him? I don't know. You don't know. They don't know. The man who was just shot doesn't know. And the hitman utters 3 words. Let them go. His job was actually only to kill the man that he shot. The man that is now lying on the floor bleeding out. Possibly dead, absolutely, completely dead. Laying there. And lets them go. Both siblings crying, but not willing to risk their lives as well to stay any longer. Don't have time to say goodbye. So with that being said, everything's over, right? But no, a cough and a little bit of a fainted breath from the man on the floor. But nobody sees him except one person takes this man and nurses him to health. Over the course of 6 months, the man is now full and recovered. And I say the man, once again, because I do not know the name. I don't have a name, and that is for you guys to choose if anybody so finds this video. But the man is now 100% well and great and trained in the arts of that of a hitman. Hand-to-hand combat, the use of anything in his area, his arsenal as a weapon. But what you wouldn't expect is this man's mentor has came into the room and has now offered to tell him why he was chosen, why he was targeted to die, why he was targeted as a murder object for these assassins, these hitmen, and he chooses not to answer. He chooses not to care. And instead, from the counter to his side, waking up off the bed, he grabs a knife and throws it immediately into the man's neck, bleeding out and dying now, wondering why this young man, this person, would kill him, who had healed him, nursed him, and raised him to health. Why he would be the one to murder this man, the hitman. And the man gets out of the bed and he utters 2 words: "They're next." And what does that mean? I don't know, but I told you I'm not great at storytelling, but this is something I had on my head, an idea, so we're gonna get with it. They're next. And now, in his head, he's thinking, I'm going to find the men and everyone who has decided to target my family. He's going to kill them. That is the idea. Not with the new abilities that he's been trained with, not enhanced abilities, not super abilities. He's going to kill those people, find them, and end their lives. So his family is no longer at risk. To his knowledge, maybe he wasn't the only person. Sure, they killed him and they assume he's dead, but that's all the more cover to take these hitmen out. Is it the plural? It might be the plural. I don't know. To take them out. So with that being said, he hitches a ride from the countryside that he's at all the way back to the city, which once again will be named eventually. We'll get something. I could name a regular city, but then I'd have to learn the landmarks and stuff, and we'll get there when we get there. However, he gets to the city and already is wondering why he's here, right? He has an idea he wants to kill the hitman, but what would make the hitman come back to the city? So he stays in an abandoned little shack that he has stored away. Not just shack, an abandoned building he sees on his way in. He hides there, not letting his family know that he's alive because his mission isn't complete yet. He has to kill these people. That is part of his mission. That is what he wants to do. He wants to end it before he lets them know he's alive, right? Now, consumed with this anger that they targeted his family, he does so, and he waits and waits, night after night after night, ordering takeout, obviously, some Chinese food or something. And after night after night after night, he's losing faith that they've not come around. He hasn't found any evidence until one night he hears a scream for help. So this man now is in a dilemma. Does he continue to wait, or does he reveal that he's still alive to the possible hitmen scouting the area and waiting for an attack? The possible hitmen that are still there that have held his family hostage and tried to kill his family and wound up only killing him because he was the target. Does he wait? Well, of course not. He jumps into action, climbing down the fire escape from the side of his house, sliding down the building, and only with a knife in hand, the one that he used to kill the hitman originally and leaving the countryside, he jumps down and is a bandit, regular thief, purse snatcher. Tells the man, put it down or you will die. Very blunt, very clear, and the man calls his bluff. You won't. He tells the woman to run away whose purse he snatched, right? She's gone, she's ran, or so he thought. And with that being said, the man, the burglar, the bandit, he lunges at this man. But the man is already cloaked, similar to what I have on, but cloaked more, over. Very much of a beginner hero outfit. The man lunges, ducks to well, at this point it's the Silver Shadow, okay? I don't want to keep saying the man and confusing you guys. Silver Shadow ducks the bandit's punches. Ducks 1, ducks 2, hits him a close hit on the jaw. The man is rocked. He's like, the Silver Shadow says, I do not want to kill you. Once again, the man calls his bluff. Now the woman is now watching because she's just been rescued by someone. Rescued by someone who she assumes is a hero, right? Or her savior. She's watching from the corner behind the wall where he told her to run, waiting for her purse, obviously. I mean, who wouldn't, right? The man once again lunges at the Silver Shadow, ducking 2 more punches, hits him in the gut 2 times. At this point, he's very good at hand-to-hand combat. Any street fighter could not stand a chance for this Silver Shadow. Once again, ducking 2 punches, and he's like, stay down. He hits him with a good uppercut. The man is rocked. He's on the ground. He says, stay down. I do not want to kill you. And a 3rd time, the man has called his bluff. So from his hand, he reaches it to his side, steps up, and throws the knife into the man's neck. This man is now bleeding out. This man is absolutely 100% dead. Now, Silver Shadow turns around and sees the woman still peeking from behind the corner, but she isn't phased. She doesn't seem to care that this man has just murdered somebody on the side of the street for her purse. All she says is thank you. But with a big grin on her face, she just has a look, a very good, happy look. And It doesn't make any sense. She's just seen someone be murdered, right? And that's where I'm going to leave it. After Silver Shadow saves this woman, she leaves on her own time and completely goes. She's out of his life for right now at this very moment, and he climbs back up into his little abandoned shack after making sure the coast is clear and that she had left. Now the question is, what does he do next? Does he continue to wait or continue to wreak the justice and vengeance of people like that bandit? Purse Snatcher? Oh my goodness, I just spit a bunch. Purse Snatcher, does he continue to invoke this rage that he has, filling himself until he can find the hitmen that tried to murder his family? But for that to be said, I'm going to leave it here. And that is the end and the origin of the Silver Shadow. Wait, I said that's not the right? No, the Silver Knight. The Silver Knight. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a little bit rough. I know it's a little bit rough around the edges, and obviously it's coming off the top of my head, but I have so many ideas of a hero-villain, like, universe, and I don't know how long I can keep it going, but that was fun, just getting ideas off my chest and trying to make it into one cohesive story, and already it seems like I could make it into more, right? What am I going to do with the woman who is now gone? What am I going to name the city, obviously? And who is the man behind the hood? The Silver Knight. Who is he? Well, for that to find out, I got to think of it, obviously. And then it'll be documented in the next issue on the channel. So, thank you for joining, and till the next story time. Goodbye.